Hello there, grade 9 learners. This academic year is definitely a tremendous one, and I cannot wait to witness how awesome you would be. Welcome to our English class. There will be a lot of fun learning and with challenge along the way. But you don't have to worry because I will be here for you. This is Sir Isaac Sun, and it's okay. Have you ever encountered some occasions and didn't know what about to say or say something you shouldn't be said, right? Just following the example. Let's practice with scenario correspond to the corresponding communication styles. Let's identify them. Just like this example. Take your notebook and your pen. I will give you 5 seconds to think about it. Are you ready to show your answers? What is your answer, class? What would you do if you saw your childhood friend after a long time? If I say my childhood friend after a long time, I will say, "What's up?" Such a response falls under which of the following types of communication? I will give you 5 seconds to think about it. Carol, for you have earned a star. Here is another example. It's a little bit harder this time, but I know you can get it. Trust yourself, class, again. What would you do if your parents cannot attend your school family days? If my parents wouldn't attend my school family days, if I could say, "Ma'am, I'm so sad. You can't attend my school family day." Such a response falls under which of the following types of communication? I will give you 5 seconds to think about it. Time's up. Come on, show me your answer. Intimate. Awesome, you got it right. Sending another star to all those who got the correct answer. Well done. How did you, class, come up with your correct answers? Today, we are going to develop your communication styles, use of in suitable situation, and end of this model. You are expected to first identify social situation through different speech styles. Second, distinguish the appropriate speech styles for various situations. Number 3, apply your examples of speech styles in a dialogue in this video. Also, you will be receiving badges of different levels for every correct answers in the different levels. So wait for my cue and collect them. Are you ready? Well, let's bring out your self-learning module, your pen and your notebook. So class, what is the speech style?
Speech styles. According to Martin Joe, 1976, speech style means the form of language that the speaker uses which is characterized by a degree of familiarity. He has identified the styles, which he called the clocks, in 5 clocks, such as frozen styles, formal styles, consultative styles, carol styles, and intimate style. These 5 clocks are levels of familiarity in language use, which are determined by the situational context and degree of familiarity or intimacy between the interlocutor. Each level determines what kind of language is appropriate to use in a specific context.
I'm sure you will exciting to work out on speech styles. I'm here to help you further identify its types. So sit back and follow me.
Kinds of speech styles: frozen, intimate, formal, casual, consultative. 1. Frozen. It is the most formal communicative style that is usually used during respectful events and ceremonies. It is used when one shows hesitation, disinterest, or prejudice. Frozen speech is used generally in a very formal setting and does not require any feedback from the audience. It is the most formal communicative style for respectful situations. The frozen style is speech is generally used in printing medium, rules, or declamation. The speech is carefully planned and verbalized as it mainly relies on the use of words. This style discourages feedback or questions or clarifications from the listener, which is why it is important that words are precise and carefully chosen. Examples: pledges, anthems, marriage ceremonies, laws, etc. 2. Intimate. This speech style is for very close relationship, like couples, family, and best friends. It is also used for self-addressed questions or self-talk, etc. Intimate speech is used in conversation between people who are very close and know each other quite well because they have the maximum amount of shared background information. This speech style makes use of words as a medium. The communicators understand each other even with just a single nonverbal gesture or behavior such as a raising tone of voice, a grunt, or a raised eyebrow. A child who often forgets to close the door may be told by his or her sibling to do so just by saying door. Examples: couples talking about their future plans, family sharing ideas, very close friends sharing secrets, etc. 3. Formal. Formal speeches are straightforward speeches. In the speech style, the speaker avoids using slang terminologies. What the speaker says is something that has been prepared beforehand. Its complex sentence and noun phrase are well structured, logically sequenced, and strong, coherent. Communication using the formal speech style is one way in which the speaker simply transmits information to the listener. The formal type of speech type often does not encourage listeners' participation or interaction among communicators. Public speaking commonly makes use of formal, informative, informative speech. In situations where there is uncertainty in terms of receiving a favorable response, the speaker also uses this type of speech. For instance, if you are borrowing money from someone you are not close with, instead of saying, can I borrow some money? You may say, money is tight these days. Could you perhaps lend me some money? Instead of saying, I don't understand the lesson, one may say, it is difficult to understand the lesson since the speaker is somehow detached from the message. It attempts to avoid awkward or embarrassing situations. Examples: announcements, sauna, welcome addresses, etc. 4. Casual. This is informal communication between groups and peers. Casual style is used in conversation between friends and insiders who have something to share and have shared background information but don't have close relations. Casual speech is characterized by slang meaning or experience that are easily understood by the communicators without being given too much information. For instance, among friends, When one said, "Hey, I saw your best friend a while ago," in a teasing manner, and the listener replies sarcastically, it is most likely that the speaker is referring to the other person's enemy. Examples: phone calls, everyday conversation with friends, chats, inside jokes of friends, etc. 5. Consultative. This is used in a semi-formal communication, sentences, and to be shorter and spontaneous. The speaker does not usually plan what he/she wants to say, most operational among others, unlike the formal and frozen styles of speech. For instance, if the information presented by the speaker is insufficient or unclear, the listener may ask for elaborations or clarifications. On the other hand, if there is too much information, the listener may say, "I know" or "I understand," to imply that the speaker need not elaborate. The consultative style is standard or most commonly used style in everyday conversation. According to Jules, communication using the consultative style is automatic, since the speaker does not prepare what he is going to say more than 3 seconds beforehand, and that the listener can interrupt the speaker at any time. Conversations between strangers, teachers and the students, doctors and the patients make use of the consultative styles. Example: regular classroom discussions, doctor-patient, etc.
Alright, I'm sure you are ready to answer our learning types. So let's go. Get ready for our words. When I say it's okay, you say yes sir, it's okay. Let's try. It's okay? Yes, okay. Great. It's okay? Now I need you to answer correctly. Write your answer in a notebook. Read each statement carefully and choose the letter of your answer. By choose the letter.
1. What is speech style that commonly used among friends and colleagues? Casual, formal, frozen, intimate. 2. Where do we use speech style that is completely private language that is being used? Casual, formal, intimate, speech style. 3. When the patient consults a doctor, what speech style is being used? Casual, consultative, formal, frozen. 4. Which speech style shows little to no feedback from the listener and the speaker and needs to plan ahead of time? Casual, formal, frozen, speech style. 5. What speech style rarely or never changes? Consultative, feedback, formal, frozen.
Great. Thank you and congratulations for responding it's okay. And for that, you will receive your first It's Okay badge. Well done. Are you ready for more? Well, I will give you after that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yes, sir. It's okay. Match column A to the column B with the correct answer. Write the letter of your answer on the state provided. Write your answer in a notebook.
1. A police officer pledged his honor. 2. A joyful conversation between peers. 3. Consultation between counselor and client. 4. Mother giving advice to her child. 5. Sermon being delivered by the priest.
This is getting so exciting. So let's continue answer the more learning. But first, here's your second is okay badge. Congratulations! This time, get ready for extra is okay badge. It's okay? Yes sir, it's okay. Read and analyze the question carefully. Write your answer on your notebook. Good luck.
1. What is a form of language that the speaker uses which is characterized by the degree of formality? Communicative competence. Speech act. Speech style. Style. 2. Which does not belong to speech styles? Casual, formal, informal, intimate. 3. What example belong to casual speech style? Conversation between family members. Conversation between teacher and student. Phone call with a friend. Sauna. Which is not the definition of consultative speech style. Communication is automatic. It involves cooperation but does not necessarily require involvement. This is characterized by the slang meanings or expressions. This is used in semi-formal communication. Which of the following is an example of casual speech style? Announcement, conversation with peers, oath-taking, wedding ceremony.
And that is the end of our extra is okay batch. Congratulations, class. You truly did a great today. Thank you and well done for accepting my class today. Because you stayed till the end, here is your last batch. Here is your assignment. Don't forget about our discussion a while ago. Please prepare a photo for this class or refer to your self-learning module and turning to the next page. This is my class for you. That's all for now. Next time, we will discuss more about speech style. See you again in our next It's Okay class. Bye.
可我次次向你靠近后，抱紧后，这感觉没有人能 copy go lucky go。我不是那种随便倒点酒，叫你走，想半天想不出个好理由。要去头，我见到你心跳快快的，快旋转地球，快划破了云层气流。潇洒洒洒的经过，像来自另一个星球，对着我假装冷漠，占了我所有宇宙。只要你在我身边，我随时能 open。你问我是不是开玩笑？送你台粉红法拉利，洋欧 G 可以为你赴汤蹈，我为你朋克 R&B， 教关于你。
Time to put it down. If you were hard, we can run this whole damn town. You make my heart go a rap-a-bum-bum. Yeah, rap-a-bum-bum till it coming undone. We going high, baby, boom, boom, boom. I'll be your pilot, gonna take you to the moon. Get over here, I'ma show you how to grind. And if you're lucky, I'ma love you long time. Hey, what's up? Come and rock with me. I'm gonna tell you